Hello boys and girls, and welcome to the Math Club. In this video, we're going to talk about turning recurring decimals into fractions. As we said in the past videos, we have two ways. We have the short way, which is the fastest one, and the long one with the steps. And depending on the question, or depending on you getting more marks, you can do the fast way or the long way if they want you to show your work. Now, let me do it the fast way here because you have the videos for the long way. You can check them and how to answer a question like this. Now, I will take you step by step to the way of getting the long way. But you have to do the long way if they ask you for it. But here in this video, I'm going to use the short way just to show you how to deal with recurring decimals like these. Now, these recurring decimals are different because we have a number which is not recurring and then a number after it that is repeating. So the 1 is not repeating, but the 6 is repeating. So what do we do first? We have to put the decimal point next to the repeating number. That's the first step we do. And we do this step after we find the fraction. We have to reverse this step. For example, if we want to move this decimal point here, we're going to, very good, multiply by 10. And then after that, at the end of answering the question and finding the fraction, we have to do the opposite of this one, which is divide by 10. Very good. Now, let me show it to you and you'll understand it more. First, let's take this, multiply it by 10 to make a good recurring decimal that we can start answering. So let's put it here. Use another color. Good. So 0.16, when you multiply it by 10, it will give you what? It will give you 1.6 with a point on the 6, which means it's repeating or recurring. Good. Now 1.6 itself here means what? It means 1 plus 0.6 with the point on the 6. Good. Now I took you to this step because it means what? It means now you're going to find the fraction of this recurring decimal and then add it to the 1. After you finish adding it to the 1, do the opposite of this one, in which you have to divide on 10 to get the original number. Now, let me do this step for you. Now, let's find the fraction of this number or recurring decimal. As we said, if we have 1 point here, it means you put a fraction like this. Let me put it in the beginning here, fraction. And then you put a 9, good. And then you take the 6 and put it on top, good. And then we have this number, we put it next to it here. Now this is the mixed number of this recurring decimal, but not this one. So we have to divide on 10, do the opposite of this step to get this one, okay? Before dividing on 10, turn the mixed number fraction into an improper fraction. How do we turn this mixed number fraction into an improper fraction? It's very easy. The first step, what do? You multiply these numbers and then you add them to the 6. And you have to use the same 9 or the same number down here. So you put a fraction like this. You put 9. 9 times 1 is 9. And then plus 6 equals 15. So it's like this, 15. So 15 divide 9 is the improper fraction of 1.6, recurring decimal. Now, we will do the opposite of this step, which is divide on 10. So when you divide this on 10, you will say it's divided on 10, like this. Now, because it's divided on 10, 10 is 10 over 1, right? And you're going to turn the divide into multiplying and turn this upside down. So it's going to be what? It's going to be 15 over 9, sorry, multiply 1 over 10. Very good. Now 15 times 1, so you multiply the ones on the top, you get 15, and 10 times 9 equals 90. Very good. So you got 15 over 90. Now you have to divide them to get something simple or simplify them. When you divide on 15, you get 1. When you divide on 90, you get 6, because 90 is 15 times 6. Very good. So the fraction will be 1 over 6. So the whole answer will be 1 over 6. And this is the fraction of this recurring decimal. And this is how we got it, step by step. So first steps, what did we do? First, we multiplied it by 10 to get 1.6. And we said 1.6 equals this one. And we got the 0.6, turned it into a fraction or mixed number. I'm sorry, we made it a fraction and we put the 1 next to it to make it a mixed number fraction. And then we turned the mixed number fraction into improper fraction. And then we did the opposite of this one, which is divide on 10. We turned it then into multiplying by 1 on 10. And then we got 15 on 90, which is 1 over 6. And this is how you answer a question like this. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.